Alright, what's up everybody? This is Chakits Krulsawat with Simply Vegas, your Las Vegas realtor, bringing you another property tour. That's right, so today we are here in the city of Las Vegas. We are on the west side of the city. The name of this community is called Foothills. This is a guard-gated community. You have 3 access points in and out of this community. Homes are built in the early 90s. This property right here, the asking price is $724,900. It is 4,436 square feet. Has total 5 bedrooms and a total of 4 toilets with a 3-car garage. This home has been completely been renovated. So we're gonna take a tour here. So basically this property is about 3 homes down to a cul-de-sac down here. Your mailbox is going to be right there. Now this home is facing north, and the strip is down this way. What I like about this location is that it is right off the Flamingo and the 215, and you have nothing but ample shopping. Target, Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot, you have it all here. You are less than about 15 to 20 minutes to the strip, depending on which casino you are planning to go to, and about 15 minutes to McCarran International. But I mean, you have shopping galore. You're probably about another 15 minutes from downtown SUMMERLIN, but you don't have to pay the SUMMERLIN price. Now, the exterior of the home has been completely painted, which is really nice. They did a really good job on that. Now we can see the stamped concrete here. Normally with the stamped concrete, you will always have to get it refurbished every couple years, because what happens is it tends to spall and the paint starts to chip off here. Now what I like about this rehab or this flipper, and I've done a couple deals with this flipper, they're very good at utilizing their money and taking that money and spending in the right locations. I mean, take a look at this. The original here was all maple, right, on the staircase, and they did a really good job by replacing the carpets with the 2-tone paint, and also they did the black and white. So I will have a link in the description below, so that way you can see the before and the after, and you'll notice that, you know, just the little simple things like this transition right here as we come into the entryway, how they did this octagon tile and transition it to the original wood here, which is a pretty creative idea. Okay, so let's take a look here. We have Plantation Shutters. Now these are the original Plantation Shutters. The front door has been replaced with the hinges as well. We do have a full bedroom downstairs, which is nice right there. You have a 6-inch baseboards all the way around, straight edge on the baseboards. All light fixtures has been replaced, and also the rocker switches. Now this is the dining. I love what they did with, they ran the lighting with the LED lights, and also they put nice woodwork on the top, which is, that kind of gives that elegant look, and also they did the crown there, which is really nice. Now you can go to the kitchen both ways here. Now keep in mind the style of the home, right, was based upon the early 90s, because that's when this development took place. So what you'll notice is around the 90s they started really opening up the floor plans, but it's still a little bit choppy. It's not your full contemporary. But I mean, take a look at this. This is the family area, and I love how they did this. This is very unique and very creative, and take a look what they did. They took this tile and flushed it. So basically what they had to do was, when they drywalled this, they had to stick the tile here, cut the line, cut into the drywall to make this flush. I mean, that's seamless. That's a gorgeous idea. Very creative. So you know they picked that up from probably a magazine. This is a TS Fireplace. This is a 4 feet 48 inches. Okay, And I love how they did the TV mantle here, where they did the built-in, which is, again, that's another creative feature. Now you're messing around with the framing. So kudos to this. They did a really good job on that. I do love this. Now, what you'll notice here, this is all completely brand new. So basically they did the feature wall in the back with the nice rivet tile, which is really nice. These are the 12 by 24 inch on here, and actually 36 inches on here, I believe. You had the 42 upper cabinets with the 12 inch cabinets here, and these are not full overlay cabinets. Actually, you know what? These are full overlay cabinets, but what happened was they had to put 3 inches here, 3 inches here, and 3 inches here because the cabinet space didn't fit all the way through. You also have the quartz countertop. Quartz countertops, they couldn't get one whole slab, so what they did was cut it and flip it. So that's not bad right here. And I love the gold fixtures. The orange peel texture is the original. They did paint interior in and out, okay? So they did a really good job, so I'm very impressed. So here's the thing, if you are a passive investor and you are looking for a flipper, right? And flippers out there, rehabbers, they're always looking for money. So this is probably a company that I would probably do an acquisition with, because they do a really good job. And what they do is really maximize the potential of returns. I mean, they do a really good job here. So here's the kitchen. On the kitchen island, as you can see, this is a 2-inch waterfall. Now this is quartz, and it's a black quartz all the way through. And you got a brand new deep sink, stainless steel. And again, you have your nice gooseneck, and you have your rubber faucet mount, which is really nice. You also have your gold push button. And this is a 1-inch quartz. Now let's take a look if these are soft drawers. Yes, they are. And look what they did. They did dovetails here. These don't look like MCs. Normally the MCs are a little bit darker. However, this tells me that this is probably a company out here that does the manufacturing for the cabinets. And a investor like this, right, that does flips, they already have deals with other vendors out here where they're doing a lot of these, and they get a really good deal. So I guess at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is, look, if you're a passive investor, you want to dump some money into an acquisition like this, you also need to find a right investor that knows how to maximize the potential profits. Here is your pantry. I mean, pantry is not that large, but it's definitely a decent size, right underneath the staircase. So you got a GE appliances here. And you got your convection microwave, it looks like, and also your oven. So you got 2 ovens, and you got your built-in refrigerator. That looks gorgeous. And I love how they did this little seating area here. And again, look at this. Transition the tile. Nice and clean all the way through. Now let's go outside. This property does feature a pool. You have a nice lattice here. Now, I just got a quote for one. I'm doing one that's 12 by 12 on my house, and doing the concrete too. And there's a couple of things that I've added addition onto the side, but they normally run about $15 a square foot, not including the concrete, okay, and labor. So at the end of the day, I think I'm gonna be into it for about $6 grand, but I might do a video on that too as well. Show you guys the content, and also show you the company that I use. Now, I've never done business with them before, but there's certain things that I want done. They're not the cheapest, right? But I want things done a certain way. So it's always better to pay a little bit more money to do things the right way. Now, To get to the AC unit, it is a little bit difficult here, I've noticed, to crawl through here. Oh, and I'm just dirtying my shoes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that was a little bit tough. But I want to get back here, take a look at the AC unit. So we got 3 AC units. These are the original AC units as well. You got the original windows. These are still dual pane windows. And it looks like the hermetic seal has not been broken, so that is good. So you got the full pool pump here. Pen Air is the best brand for pool pumps. Now, real quick, we talked about this. If you are building a new home, you are gonna run your power, right, to the side of the house, so that way you can get it ready for your pool pump. Now, you need to make sure what side you can run it to, and it's gonna be cheaper if you have the builder to do that, because it's gonna be a lot cheaper. Okay? But also, you wanna make sure, is your master bedroom on that side? So you always wanna put on the opposite side. So that way you're not hearing that thing kicking off. So as you can see, we got some spalding here on the wall, which is not a big deal. You got the eaves, the soffits, and the fascia boards are all wood. You got synthetic grass all the way down here. You got your gate come in and out. That's really nice. Okay. So, a couple things I just want to show you. You see that PVC pipe right there? That is your secondary drain line. And this is your primary drain line. So if you always see condensation here, don't worry about it. It's when you see it from the secondary line. Now, you got all these little grapes and berries. Obviously, you have the nice pool here, right? This is probably something that I would want to take down as far as the vegetation, just due to the fact that a couple things, it could clog up your filter. And there's another thing that I've seen here, and I've gone through this multiple times, and these are things that you just need to be aware of. You see this tree stump? So there was a nice tree here, but it was probably could cause problems in the long run. That's why they chopped this down, and that makes sense. That's the only problem when you start putting too much trees right next to your pool. However, what happens is when they do put planters like this, when they build the pool, they actually put like a rebar or some sort of mesh to push it away from the pool. However, the pool structure looks really good. And these looks like some pop-ups, so they did spend some money on this pool. So they did a really good job here. And ceiling fans, we talked about this, but I want to share this with you guys again. These ceiling fans, they tell me these are LED lights. I could just tell by looking at this. The problem is that once the ceiling fan goes, then at that point you have to replace, once the light goes, you have to replace the whole ceiling fan because it's pretty much built in. Also, when you're buying a ceiling fan, you don't always want to go for the cheapest one. And also you want to check the blade size, okay? The blade size will give you the dimension. Is it for a great room, a living room, or what size? You need to take a look at that. Also, if the blade is a little bit smaller, you also want to check the horsepower on it, the downforce, the downwind on that as well. Now, let's see here. This investor, what they did is when they laid the laminate flooring, they did this right. They did the laminate flooring and then they came in with the baseboards, and they did a really good job on that. So I do love that. You got 1/2 inch on the bull nose. We got a thermostat here, programmable. 6-panel door, just a closet. Oh, this is a very small closet. Guess you got to utilize the space, right? Come in here, we're downstairs laundry room. Again, look at this. The transition. That's kind of cool. It's different. It's very unique. So we have new, oh, these are actually original cabinets, and they painted it white. So as you can see, they did this really good. So what they did here was kept the cabinets, changed out the doors, right? Let's see here. Yeah, they changed out the doors. Okay. And this is where I talked about in my last video, where the center cabinet, this piece will always shift. And when they put these cabinets together, they put the cabinet together and then just paint it. So you see how you have this little gap here and you can see the original color? You can repaint it, or you can come back and readjust it and shove a toothpick so that way it doesn't move. You could always cock these two as well and get it seamless again. So that's not a big deal. So here's the thing, we got a gas, okay? Gas dryer, electric. Let's come in here to the 3-car garage. And it looks like the floors have been epoxied, which is really nice. See if I can get some light on here. Now, I would definitely paint the inside. They didn't paint the inside, which is okay. You guys can come back later and paint the inside. We have the original garage door openers. These are Chang's. I would probably change it out for the belt drive, and also get the what do you call, the MyQ app on it as well. So there was original soft water here. I can just tell by the stain here. So basically what they did was, instead of leaving the old one here and a buyer coming in and seeing it and they do a home inspection and it doesn't work, now what happens is, now the buyer's under the impression it was a part of the property, now we want to negotiate it. So this investor was smart enough, let's just take it out in the hole and let's just put on the loop. See, and this is what I talk about. If you are a passive investor, this is probably a investor that I would want to dump some money in and take a risk and a chance. Because this guy knows what he is doing. And I'm not trying to gas you up, I'm just trying to show you the real. Because I'm real, for real, for real. And that's how you know I'm real. Because when you start saying, yeah, for real, that's how you know it's for real. Now take a look at this. We have the bathroom. And this is such a genius idea. So we have a bathroom here, and this services for the guests for the downstairs. But this is a 3/4 bath, right? Take a look at this. Here is your downstairs. Could be your office. We're coming through this French door here. And take a look how large this is. So this this bedroom is in front of the house. Let's see, this room right here, I'm going to say this one is 13 by 17, so it's a pretty decent size here, okay? You got your closet, and it looks like they added the shelvings in here, which is really nice. Now, coming into the bath, look at this. Again, transition, and I love this right here. Isn't that gorgeous? They did a really, really good job. Very impressive on here. Now we got the original cabinets again. They just painted white, which is very creative. The quartz here. And you got your 16-inch toilet. Now they did this staircase. I'm going to show you the pictures in the link in the description below of what this used to look like, and just by changing the carpet, painting the railing, you definitely just change the look of this. Carpets are nice and plush. As we come up, so we have bedrooms down here. And just take a look at this. Get the full feel of it. There you go. So we'll start off with this room right here. You got the French doors, 6'8" on the door. And this room is very large. Uh-oh. Gimbal problems. Here we go. Take a look at that. You got your plantation shutters. I know some of the plantation shutters, and this is what tends to happen with these damn plantation shutters. Like this one works good, You see how that one just drops? That just needs to be tightened up a little bit. Your cable is here. Unfortunately, there's no Cat 6 because remember the home was already pre-wired in the early 90s. Now here's your walk-in closet. This is all aftermarket. And this one shares a Jack and Jill bathroom here. So we got the original tub. Let's see if this is cast iron. Okay, so this is cast iron. However, on this cast iron, they did paint this cast iron. This is the original tile. They reglazed the tile, which is another genius and smart idea to save costs. Love that. Original doors, they did paint all the doors, but changed out all the hardware, all the hinges. Again, we have the original cabinet. The countertop has been changed. Under-mounted sink, new, and also the faucet. Original mirror, original medicine cabinet, light fixtures has been changed. All right, let's go back down this way. Now this home has a smoke alarm, but not a smoke detector. How do you tell? When you look at a smoke detector, if it has 2 speakers. Now this room here is also a decent size. This is going to be a good 15 by 15 on this one. Again, if you want more information on this property, just go ahead and click on the link in the description below. Also, if you do like this content, let me know as well. Now this one is a suite, junior suite, which is really nice. Again, original cabinets, brand new countertops, sink, okay? And there's that good looking fella again. Again, original tub, original tile has been resurfaced, reglazed, and as you can see we have the silver fixtures. I'm going to just turn off this light while I'm already here. Now we have this closet. Just a linen closet here. Now, if you are interested in this home, the the earnest money deposit is going to be $5,000 to tie this thing up into an escrow account. This room has a nice pitch roof. You only have 2 lights here from the ceiling fan and also your half hot. Here's your walk-in closet. HOAs here are going to be $215 a month. And here's the Jack and Jill bathroom that we were just in. All right, second thermostat there. And take a look at this. See this wall right here? This is such a genius idea. This is something that you guys can do for pretty much probably about $200-300, okay? MDF shaved, right? They cut it 1 inch and they just painted this. Great idea. Love that. Love it. Get your walk-in closet. This master bedroom is about 20 by 17. We also have a master retreat. This is the original fireplace here. During this time period, a lot of these homes were built with these master retreats. So what they did with this gas fireplace, this was originally all stucco. Not stucco, I'm sorry, all drywall with a texture finish. But they just went over it with this decorative tile, which is really nice. And as you can see, they have a nice little seating area. I know it's a little bit dark, folks. Let me see if I can go this way with it. Here we go. A little bit better. Now, I love this. They have this herringbone pattern on the floor here, which is the tile. And take a look at this floating vanity. So this is all brand new. Again, countertops all brand new. Lights, and they made this really into a spa light. And take a look what they did here. For some apparent reason, the light is not working right here, but they did a wall all the way across. And take a look how creative this small little space is for this little shower, right? And these are 24 by 24 slabs on here. Oh, this is 24 by 36 slabs. Look at this. This is such a great job. And I love the fact that they put the quartz here for the bench. Look at this. Gorgeous. Brilliant idea, man. Brilliant. And again, we have our tub. So basically what they had to do is pre-plumb for the drain line and had to do the supply line there. Gorgeous, right? Very, very impressed. I'm curious to hear what your thoughts are about this property in the comments below. If you could see yourself living here. Again, this property was built in 1998. It is 4,436 square feet. Right? The asking price is $724,900 at $163 a square foot. I believe right now we're like $176 a square foot, but obviously this is a big home too as well, and I understand. Okay. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, maybe now's the time to subscribe. Again, we have school shopping all nearby. Property taxes on here is $3,817. Other than that, I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning into this channel from the bottom of my heart. Other than that, you guys have a blessed day.